All right, folks, welcome to Waterloo, where the Ames Flyers getting set to take on the Waterloo Junior Hawks. Pee Wee Orange, last time we played the Junior Hawks was at home. It was clear back in November. And as I recall, we won that game 4-2. So, should be interesting. Both teams, I'm sure, have improved since then. And we'll see where we're at today. But nice, easy drive today over to Waterloo. Highway 20. No tolls, didn't validate any parking. Nice little drive. But a couple games today against Waterloo. Mason City was here earlier playing Waterloo's A team, and that was a fun game to watch. Ended up tied 0-0. Both goalies, Mark Stivey and Cervantes, they played for the Minnesota Mavericks, so I know those guys. Both those guys stood tall. They didn't give up any goals. It was fun to watch. Anyway, I'm going to go on mute here for a few seconds while we finish warm-up, and we'll be back for puck drop. Welcome back to Young Arena, Waterloo, Iowa. We're getting set here to line up for the first shift. Fun little fact about Young Arena that you probably don't know, but it was the first place that Michelle and I went on a date when she was at UNI and we first started dating. We went to a Blackhawks game, played the Omaha Lancers that night. Lots of fights. That was back in the USHL days of fighting. But a lot of fun that night. Either way, here we go. Matheny takes the draw, and puck comes deep into Ames' zone. Ames is a little short-handed today. We're missing Lilwitz, Paulson, and Callan. So we're going to see some switching around. Eaton's at D today. Matheny's out there with Stahl and Hoffman. Newstrom and Eaton on defense. Puck at center ice. Stahl trying to take it away from the Junior Hawks. Interferes with it temporarily, ends up along the wall, comes back to neutral ice where the Blackhawks or Junior Hawks pick it up, and then Hoffman takes it away from them. Hoffman sends it deep into Waterloo's end. We'll get a partial line change here. Matheny has it in front of the net, takes a shot, and that's gloved by the goalie for the Junior Hawks. Surprised that didn't go in. It was taken from about 3 feet away, but Jamison Berry back in net for us. Feeling better with his ankle after the Winter Wonderland Classic. Severson's out there now with Murphy and Smith, along with Weedy and Merrill. Flyers wearing the black jerseys, moving left to right on your device. Waterloo in their red and white jerseys. I'd be lying if I didn't say I kind of like their jerseys. Murphy now on a back check, trying to take it away from the Junior Hawks. They get it deep into Ames's end. Going to be collected by, I believe that was Weedy. Sends it up to Severson. Severson throws it into Waterloo's end. Waterloo's going to go track it down the far corner. Murphy battling for it in the corner now. Severson helping him out. Still loose. Ends up on Severson's stick. He takes a shot just wide of the net. And the Junior Hawks collect it, throw it into neutral ice. Murphy takes it back, sends it into the zone, goes and collects a loose puck, takes a shot right off the chest of the goalie. And Waterloo will collect the loose puck, try to send it out, but Newstrom holds the line. Trapped right at the blue line, does come out to neutral ice. And Junior Hawks come away with it. They send up a centering pass. Don't quite connect, and Newstrom gets the loose puck. Tries to rim it around, comes out to neutral ice. Waterloo gonna have to regroup. Pressured, and they almost turn it over, but now they gain the line. And nobody there to help the goalie, and I think we got away with a trip. Nobody there to help Barry. I'm not sure what happened to our defense. Stahl catches a puck at the red line, brings it into the zone. Looking to center up a pass. Doesn't quite happen, ends up behind the net. Huffman goes down to get it. Loose puck, Waterloo gets to it. They send it to neutral ice. They turn it over to Merrill. Merrill sends it back towards Waterloo's end, and off the bench, Waterloo collects a loose puck. Across the red line, and they turn it over right at the blue line. And now they gain the zone. Junior Hawks delay, looking for a pass. Send a shot towards the net, blocked by Smith. Ends up along the boards, couple Flyers battling for it. Severson comes away with it. Sends it up the ice to Murphy. Murphy comes into the zone, pestered by a Junior Hawk. He tries a wraparound goal, doesn't go. Murphy goes, collects the loose puck, comes into the zone. Takes a shot. Rebounded out in front, and the goalie's able to cover it up. And the Flyers will get an offensive zone face-off. Flyers going to trot out Matheny to center a line with Huffman and Stahl on the wings, along with Eaton and Newstrom on defense. Huffman has it now, takes a shot, goes wide of the net, goes around to the other side. He's going to come out of the zone. Eaton collects it at neutral ice, sends it up to Huffman. Nice pass, we gain the line. Huffman comes in, takes a shot right off the goalie's mask. Waterloo tries to get to it. They blow a tire, so Huffman collects it. Goes to the corner, Matheny after it. Stahl keeps it in. Tries to send it back to Matheny. They do connect. Matheny has it. Centering pass to Huffman, doesn't go. And the Blackhawks end up with the puck. They try and send it around. Going to be collected by Huffman. Along the boards. Junior Hawks battling for it though. And the puck ends up behind the goal. Comes around to the side. Eaton can't quite hold, well, yeah, couldn't quite hold the line. Came in and Eaton threw it back in offside. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Smith coming out to center a line with Murphy and Severson, along with Weedy and Merrill on defense. Weedy on defense hasn't Played defense all last year. This year they moved him to center. So it's a position he's pretty familiar with. Puck bouncing along the boards. Murphy comes away with it. Gains the line, and Junior Hawks stick it back to neutral ice. Weedy sends it back in offside. Neutral zone face-off with Smith going to center the line along with Murphy and Severson, Eaton and Newstrom on defense. I think that's the other problem we have is we only got 2 lines today. Eaton gets to it, sends it deep. Junior Hawks go collect it behind the net. They lose a handle on it. Murphy comes away with it, sends it to Smith. Back to Murphy. And Junior Hawks poke it off his stick, try and send it out. Newstrom holds the line. Now the Junior Hawks get it to neutral ice. It's going to be collected by Severson. Tries to send it deeper, and it's just trapped at the red line. Severson gets to it, sends it over to Murphy. Can't quite connect on the pass, goes to the corner. Murphy after it with a couple Junior Hawks there. Junior Hawks send it up the boards. Newstrom holds the line, sends it deep. But now the Hawks get it to neutral ice. Newstrom going to go collect a loose puck. And Newstrom up high off the glass, gets trapped in, held in by the ref. Newstrom will have to go around to the other side. Eaton after it. Stays in Ames' zone. They send one towards the net. Goes wide. They flip it back to the point. They take a shot. Intercepted by Eaton. Eaton now sends it up to Huffman. They don't quite connect, but Huffman's going to get to the loose puck and takes a shot. And that's covered up by the Junior Hawks goalie. Flyers will have an offensive zone face-off. Matheny, Stahl, Huffman out for forwards with Weedy and Merrill on defense. If you're looking for other hockey action today in Ames, the Mite Jamboree is happening. We got games all afternoon. And then tonight, I would really encourage you to get out to the rink for the varsity and junior varsity. It's Quinn's Quest night. We're playing the Des Moines Oak Leafs. And I believe part of that gate goes towards childhood cancer research, along with some other childhood charities that take money for childhood disease research, excuse me. But back to the game. Matheny along the wall has it, being pestered by some Junior Hawks. Stahl gets to a loose puck. Looking for a pass, sends it to Matheny. Matheny now tries to chip it towards the net, ends up below the goal line. And the Junior Hawks will get to a puck. They try and send it out, held in by Merrill. Merrill sends it deep. They send it back to Merrill. And he loses a handle on it. The Junior Hawks get it to neutral ice. Pestered by Weedy. They do take a shot. And that's gloved by Barry, Brickwall Barry. .534 left in this first period. I think we're running 2 16-minute periods, continuous clock, I'm not sure. Never know what's going to happen with regular season games with the clock. Junior Hawks have it in Ames' zone. They try and send it towards the net, blocked by Eaton. And now Smith's after it with Newstrom. Junior Hawks get it to the point. They send it deep. Pestered by Newstrom, they turn it over. Newstrom sends it to neutral ice up to Murphy. Murphy now gains the line. And sticked away, but loose puck shot by Newstrom towards the net. Goalie laying on his back. Puck goes to the corner. Dangerous scoring chance there for the Flyers. But the Junior Hawks have it. They're coming back toward Ames's end, and they come into the zone offside. Matheny out with Stahl and Huffman, along with Weedy and Merrill. Back to that varsity game. Of course, it's going to be streamed on the Ames Hockey Network, but like I said, I really encourage you to get out there, as a portion of that gate goes towards some good charities. Matheny with the puck, sends it, tries to center a pass up. Doesn't quite go, comes out to Merrill. He sends it towards the net, stopped by Junior Hawks goalie. Stahl picks up the loose puck behind the net. Tries to send it to Huffman. They don't connect, and the Junior Hawks come away with it, and they lose it in neutral ice. And now we're going to have a penalty for a hooking. And that's going to go against Matheny. First penalty kill of the day for the Ames Flyers. Murphy, Newstrom, Smith, and Eaton will be out there for the penalty kill. Minute and a half penalties. Puck is dropped, and Murphy throws it up the ice, goes and gets it, collects it, takes a shot, goes off the mask of the goalie. Flyers out shooting the Hawks 7-1 here in the first. Murphy gets to the puck, sends it back to Smith. Smith looking for somebody in the middle. Well, we only got 4 out there, so no one's there. Junior Hawks take it through neutral ice, send it into Ames's zone. Along the boards, they take a shot. Eaton blocks it with his stick. Newstrom has it now, sends it off the boards, up to Huffman. Huffman into, well, thought he was going to go into the zone, turns it over at the blue line. Hawks coming back the other way, they get a shot off, blockered by Barry. Ends up below the goal line, and Huffman, after a loose puck, gets to it, tries to send it out, held in by the Hawks, Junior Hawks. Send it towards the net, sticked away by Barry. He comes up with it, sends it over to Huffman. Huffman has it at the red line now, gains the line, takes a shot off the shin guard of a Junior Hawk. Severson, right in front of the net, collects it, sends it wide off the goalie. Severson recollects it back in the neutral zone, sends it towards Waterloo's end. They collect it, regroup it, send it up the ice, they gain the line. They're going to take a shot right at Barry, right into the chest. Goes back out to the point, send the shot wide. Comes back to the other point, they can't hold the line. Now Matheny out of the box, collects the loose puck, comes into Waterloo's end, takes a shot, goes through the crease. Newstrom over there gets to it, holds the line, sends it deep. Stahl after it in the corner with Matheny. Ends up below the goal line. Junior Hawks break it out into neutral ice, but it comes down for an icing. So we'll come all the way back down into Waterloo's end. Just about 30 seconds left here in the first period. Smith, Huffman, Severson, Weedy, and Merrill on the ice. Smith wins it back to Huffman. Huffman takes a shot, can't get it through the traffic. But Smith picks up the loose change, sends it to Huffman, who sends a shot wide. Goes around to the other side. Merrill holds it in. Ends up on Smith's stick. Now it's on Huffman's stick. Takes a shot, blocked by the goalie. Rebound shot blocked by Junior Hawks. And Flyers a little bit snake bitten here in this first period. Score 0-0. Shots 9-3 Flyers. A couple rebound chances there right at the end of the period, didn't go, but we'll be back here in just a couple minutes with the start of the second period. All right, welcome back. Gonna get to start here the second period. Flyers will be moving right to left now. Excuse me, left to right. I'm on the other side of the arena from where the camera is, so everything's flipped. I've never seen so many parents in that media area over there trying to stream a game, and I really didn't want to be talking around them. So I came over to the other side. But Smith's out there with Severson and Murphy, Merrill and Weedy. Puck goes down for an icing. It's going to come all the way down into Ames's end. Puck drops, Smith wins it, Eaton picks it up, sends it around the net, goes over to Murphy. Murphy now got two forwards in front of him, sends it up to Smith, and we turn it over right at the blue line, and Murphy tries to come back into the zone, but we're offside. Coach Smith getting creative with the lines is going to keep me on my toes today. Weedy's going to center a line now with Stahl and Huffman on the wings, along with Merrill and Newstrom on defense. Weedy wins it over to Huffman. Can't quite get in the zone, and the Hawks send it down towards Ames's end for an icing. So we'll reset in the Hawks' end. Good scoring opportunity here for the Flyers. When you win the draw, and we do, Weedy sends it to Huffman. Huffman tries to send it through traffic, doesn't go. Ends up in the corner. The Junior Hawks try and send it out, held in by Merrill. Merrill sends it to Huffman. Huffman right in front of the net, backhanded shot, goes off the leg pads of the goalie. Huffman collects a loose change, sends it deep, goes below the goal line. Junior Hawks after it. They send it up through neutral ice, and it's going to go right on Barry's stick, so no icing. Merrill has it, sends it up, tries to send it up to Huffman through neutral ice. They don't connect. Junior Hawks collect it, send it cross ice. And they're pestered right at the line. They can't gain the zone, but they do have it now, and they take a shot wide. Stahl intercepts a pass, and he's cutting through the ice. Gonna get a shot off, and just goes wide of the net. Huffman collects it. Wraparound try, doesn't go. Comes out to Newstrom at the point, holds the line, skates it forward, takes a shot wide. Comes around to the other side. Eaton and Stahl hold it in. Ends up on Huffman's stick. He turns and fires. Shot above the net. And Junior Hawks send it out to neutral ice, collected by Eaton. Eaton sends it deep. And we'll get a line change. Murphy gonna go collect it. Sends it towards the net. Tries to send it over to Smith, I think. It didn't connect, but it comes out to Newstrom at the point. Severson tries to tip it in, doesn't go. Right in the slot. Murphy gets to it, turns and shoots. And that's a goal. I couldn't quite tell if it went in. So Mitchell Murphy picking up the first goal for the Flyers, making it 1-0, 11:53 here in the second period. Smith comes out the center line with Severson, and not sure who the other wing is. Murphy, I think. Yep, Murphy. Merrill and Eaton are on defense. Puck comes back to Merrill off the draw, sends it up to Severson at the red line. And Junior Hawks poke it off his stick, skating towards Ames's end. They gain the line. Murphy takes it away from him, and he reverses course back towards the Junior Hawks goal. Takes a shot, stopped by the goalie, and the Junior Hawks get it out to neutral ice. Newstrom gonna go collect it. Flyers in a bit of a line change here. Newstrom's gonna skate it up, and he comes into the zone. He's got Matheny with him. Newstrom takes a shot wide, and Matheny goes to collect the loose change. And it ends up in the corner. Severson sends it around the back of the net. Junior Hawks get to it, send it up the boards, and it comes out to neutral ice. Newstrom loses an edge, but he keeps fighting for it, and the Junior Hawks can't get to it. Eaton collects it now below the goal line, turns up the ice, and he's going to join the rush. He's going to skate it into the zone. Looking for some help, comes around the front of the net, takes a shot, stopped by the goalie. Merrill has it now in Ames's end. He sends it out to neutral ice, where the Junior Hawks collect it and bring it back into the zone. Junior Hawks take a shot, goes wide of the net. Loose puck picked up by Stahl, thrown to neutral ice. Junior Hawks track it down. They flip the ice now, and they come into the zone. Merrill's there to pester them wide, and they lose a handle on the puck. Huffman comes away with it. Tries to send it up to the red line where Newstrom's there. Newstrom battling for it, but it's stick to the boards, and the Junior Hawks collect the loose puck. Now they send it up to neutral ice. Merrill in a foot race for it, gets to it. Tries to send it off the boards, and now it's trapped along the boards where Severson's after it. He gets to it, sends it into the zone to Huffman. Puck turned over right in front of the goalie. Comes back to neutral ice. Merrill in a foot race. Gets to it, sends it back to Severson. Severson sends it to neutral ice. Junior Hawks lose an edge and the puck. Newstrom picks it up, comes into the zone. Takes a shot low, stopped by the goalie. Good thinking there by Jamison, trying to get that rebound shot. But now it comes down into Ames's end. Eaton picks up a loose puck, sends it up to the line, held in by the Junior Hawks. They take a shot, sticked away by Barry. Now they'll try it from the other side. They can't get it through traffic. Eaton and Weedy are there. Weedy now sends it out to neutral ice. Severson throws it deep, and we're in a foot race to avoid icing, and Murphy gets to it to avoid the icing. And the puck ends up in front of the net, but goes wide on a shot by Severson over to the corner where Wheaty's battling for it. Severson gets to a loose puck, takes a shot off the goalie, takes another shot off the goalie. Puck's loose in the crease. And the Flyers try and center up a pass. Junior Hawks take it away. And it comes down into Ames's end where Newstrom's going to collect it, sends it over to Eaton. Eaton off the boards now, sends it to Severson. Severson tries to send it out, but the Hawks hold the line. They take a shot now, wide of the net. Goes over to the other board, other side, where Wheaty's battling for it. With Merrill, comes out to neutral ice. Junior Hawks have possession of it. They send it to the other side. They gain the line, they take a shot. Wide of the net. Hawks now collect the puck, center up a pass, and that's shot taken by the Junior Hawks, goes through the legs of Jamison to tie this thing up 1-1. 7:18 left in the period. Flyers will send out Matheny, Stahl, and Huffman, along with Merrill and Wheaty out on defense. Junior Hawks have the puck. They come into Ames's end. Ends up in the corner. Loose puck. Matheny gets to it. Tries to skate it out, and Junior Hawks take it away. They take a shot now that Barry's going to glove, and we'll get an offensive zone or defensive zone face-off. Also going to have a penalty on the play. Matheny is going to go to the box for tripping. So the Flyers will skate short-handed for 1.5 minutes. Smith, Murphy, I think Wheaty's on the other side with Newstrom. Loose puck and Ames is in. Junior Hawks get to it. And they hold the line a couple times. It's bouncing around the slot now. No one really possessing it. Goes to the boards. Wheaty tracks it down. Tries to send it out, but the Hawks hold it in. Wheaty gets to it now and sends it to neutral ice to Murphy. Murphy gains the line. Tries to cut center, loses a handle on the puck, and Junior Hawks come away with it. They send it up through neutral ice, trying to connect on a pass. Goes all the way down for an icing. Not the worst strategy here with the running clock. Well, not well for the Junior Hawks. Yeah, terrible strategy for the running clock because they're on the power play. Huffman out there to center line with Severson, Eaton, and Merrill. Junior Hawks control the puck below the goal line. They send it up, try to connect at the blue line, and they don't quite connect, and it's bouncing around neutral ice. Eaton gets to the puck, sends it up to Severson. Severson, they can't quite connect, and the Junior Hawks take it. Now they send it off the boards to neutral ice, collected by Merrill. Merrill sends it over to Stahl. And we gain the Hawks zone. Stahl with it now, trying to get to the center of the ice. Junior Hawks poke it off his stick. And it ends up in neutral ice. Eaton's battling for it. Eaton sends it up. Stahl enters into the zone. And he's trapped in the corner looking for a centering pass, and the Junior Hawks take it away. Puck along the boards. Huffman and Matheny battling for it. Penalty has expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Matheny tried to center up a pass to Huffman, didn't go. Comes out to the red line. Merrill collects it. And Smith right off the bench. Try to send a pass to him. And he ends up in the zone either way. Huffman takes a shot. That's gloved by the goalie and covered up. Flyers will get an offensive zone face-off with Smith to take the draw along with Murphy and Severson. Newstrom and Eaton out holding the blue line. Puck drop. Junior Hawks come away with it. Ends up right in front of their net. And now they send it up to neutral ice. Newstrom takes it away from him, comes back into the zone. And he's skated to the corner. They take it off his stick, but he keeps battling for it, and he comes away with it. Sends it around to the point to Eaton. Eaton from the blue line takes a shot. Deflected around. Goalie stops it. And the Junior Hawks collect it and skate through neutral ice. They turn it over. Eaton has it now. Sends it up to Murphy. Murphy gains the line. Takes a shot off of the goalie. Rebound shot by Smith, stopped by this goalie. This goalie's on fire today. Puck along the side of the net. Murphy takes another shot, stopped by the goalie. And it goes to the boards where Murphy goes to collect it, comes in, takes another shot wide of the net, comes around, and Newstrom collects it in neutral ice, flips it over to Eaton. Eaton now sends it over to Severson. Severson sends it deep for a line change. Really good series there by the Flyers, just couldn't come away with a goal. And some really good stops by the Junior Hawk goalie. Merrill collects a loose puck below the goal line, tries to send it up to Stahl at the red line. They don't connect. It goes down for an icing. Shots are 19-6 right now, in favor of the Flyers, but the score is 1-1. Matheny out there to center a line with Stahl and Huffman, along with Weedy and Merrill on defense. Puck dropped. Bouncing around in the Ames' ends. Junior Hawks come away with it, take a shot that goes wide. Weedy gets to it, sends it out to neutral ice. Collected by the Junior Hawks. They try and regroup, and the pass doesn't go. Puck comes down into Waterloo's end, but they collect it, send it back up towards the blue line. Held in by Merrill. Merrill sends it deep. Junior Hawks go and get it. They try and break out the other side. Stahl interferes with that, ends up on his stick. Skating towards the net, nice pass over to Huffman, and Huffman by the goalie, and another shot. Goalie. He blocks that and covers it up. Really nice pass to the back door there by Stahl to Huffman. 9 out of 10 times that's a goal, but this goalie is just standing on his head right now. Smith centering a line with Severson and Murphy and Newstrom out there. About 20 seconds left in the period. Puck ends up in ice. Comes back into the Blackhawk zone. They turn it over. And now it's right at the blue line. Junior Hawks try and skate it out. Newstrom takes it away from him. And he's just going to hold the puck as the period comes to an end. 1-1 is the score here in Waterloo. Shots are 21-6. Flyers have the advantage. We'll see what happens here in the third period. With those many shots, we should have some more goals right now. Either way, we'll be back here in just a minute for the start of the third. Welcome back. Third period just about to begin here in Waterloo. Flyers are going to trot out Smith with Murphy and Severson, along with Merrill and Weedy. Ref giving some last minute instruction here. Not sure what that's about. Puck's dropped, Flyers control it. Smith has it, comes into the zone, and we're 2 inches offside there, I think. So we'll reset neutral ice. 2 inches offside there, I think. Murphy has it, comes into the zone. And he's cutting to the middle, takes a backhanded shot right off the chest of the goalie. Goes to the corner. Smith collects a loose puck. Smith now to the front of the net, takes a shot. And the goalie stops that one and covers it up. So now I think we're going to go a stop clock in the third period, 12-minute period, I believe. Matheny, Huffman, and Stahl out for forwards. Newstrom and Eaton holding up the back end. Puck is won over to Huffman, and Huffman takes a shot, deflected off a Waterloo stick, and it's like a pop fly over the goalie's shoulder to make this 2-1 Flyers. So Huffman getting the second goal of the game. And now we'll go center ice for a face-off. Goal, a little bit of a fluke, but, you know, Carver deserved that one. He's had about 6 shots get robbed by this goalie, so to have one float over his shoulder like that, he earned that one. Puck is dropped. Stahl has it now. Comes into the zone, and we're a little bit offside. Matheny takes the draw, wins it over to Stahl. We come into the line or zone, and it ends up on Matheny's stick now in the corner. And he loses a handle on it. Junior Hawks try and send it out of the zone. Huffman holds it in. Does come out to neutral ice now, where Junior Hawks throw it into Ames's end. Newstrom going to go collect the loose puck. Puck along the boards, sent up to neutral ice by Stahl, and they turn it over, but the Hawks throw it back in Ames's end offside. Smith, Murphy, and Severson out for forwards. Weedy and Merrill on defense. Puck one back to Weedy. Weedy now chips it forward, collected by Junior Hawks. They send it back towards the red line. They gain Ames's zone, but they're offside. So neutral zone face-off, Smith to take the draw. And Junior Hawks win it, but loose puck, Severson comes in, collects it, sends a out of Murphy, centering pass, but they can't get anything going. And the Junior Hawks are skating back toward Ames's end. They gain the line. They're almost around Merrill. They take a shot. We're going to get called for a hook or an interference there, I'm sure of it. Probably a hook since he had the puck. Anyway, puck comes out to neutral ice. And now Weedy touches it up. Interference call. Not sure how that was interference. He had the puck. If anything, it might have been a hook. Either way, it's a penalty against the Flyers. They'll go on the third penalty kill. The cynical side of me is noting that no penalties have been called against Waterloo. That's pretty typical when you come up to Young Arena. Anyway, Matheny out there to center a line with Stahl and Newstrom and Eaton. Minute and a half period, or minute and a half penalties still. Severson is in the box for that penalty. Puck is dropped. Matheny controlled it, turns it over neutral ice, and Junior Hawks come back into the zone. They're skated to the corner. They try and send a puck towards the net, blocked by Eaton, and they'll try it again. Well, now they just send it deep. It goes around the other end. Puck turned over at the blue line. Stahl trying to get it to Matheny. They don't connect. Junior Hawks collect the loose puck, send it into Ames' zone. Eaton sends it back out to neutral ice. And now Newstrom goes and gets it, tries to send it out, held in by the Hawks. And now Newstrom chips it off the glass to neutral ice. Murphy picks it up, comes into the zone, and he can't get a shot off. We're going to have a hook now. Now we're going to get a penalty against Waterloo. Puck still bouncing around. Hawks touch it up, and that should be blowing a whistle here. All right. So we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey here for about 26 seconds. And then for a minute 4, your Flyers will be on a power play. 4 out there now is going to be Smith, Murphy, Weedy, and Merrill. Puck is dropped. Junior Hawks control it. Try and send it out. Held in by Merrill. Murphy gets to the loose puck, and he sends a pass over to Weedy. They don't connect, and it comes out to neutral ice. Weedy goes to collect it, sends it over to Merrill. Merrill now sends it back to Weedy. Weedy sends it up to Smith. Nice regroup, and we come back in. Smith takes a shot, and that's in. Up over the blocker of the goalie to make it 3-1 Flyers. And that will count as a power play goal, as the penalty had expired. So the Flyers picking up a goal on the penalty on the power play. And we're back to even strength hockey. Matheny, Huffman, and Stahl for forwards. Eaton and Newstrom holding the blue line. Hawks having a lot of trouble getting it out of the zone. They finally do get it to neutral ice, and they skate into the zone. And they try and cut towards the middle to take a shot, goes wide of the net. Eaton now picks up a loose puck, sends it up off the boards to Stahl. Stahl gets to it, trying to chip it out, pestered by a couple junior Hawks. Matheny comes in to help him, and it comes down below the goal line. Comes over to the other side. Hawks rim it around. Newstrom sends it back. And Huffman there, fighting with the defender, gets it into Junior Hawks zone now. Matheny trying to center a pass up to Huffman, doesn't go, goes to the other side. Comes back to center ice, Matheny has it. And the Junior Hawks collect the loose puck and send it up to neutral ice, and Eaton throws it back in, we're offside. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off. Shots sitting at 26-6 Flyers. Score 3-1. 7:05 left in the game. Smith, Murphy, Severson come out. Merrill and Weedy out on defense. Murphy with it. Comes into the Hawks end, cuts to the middle of the ice, takes a shot, goes above the net. And the Junior Hawks will get it sent out to neutral ice, and Merrill's in a foot race. Hawks end up getting the loose puck first, and it's bouncing around Ames's end now along the boards. Smith over there fighting for it. Comes out on Weedy's stick. Weedy chips it up to neutral ice to Murphy. Murphy around a defender, around another defender. Backhanded shot. Oh! Off the top bar, and a bar down off a backhanded shot for his second goal of the day to make it 4-1 Flyers. That was a pretty goal. Off the backhand, right off the top bar, and down below the goal line. Matheny, Huffman, and Stahl out for forwards, along with Newstrom and Eaton on defense. Junior Hawks get the puck, they send it deep. Newstrom after it. Tries to send it up to Huffman. Huffman tries to chip it out of the zone. Hawks hold the line. Comes out to Eaton. Eaton now sends it to neutral ice. And Matheny's after it. He gets to it. And we're looking for a centering pass. Intercepted by the Junior Hawks. And they're coming back toward Ames's end. Puck ends up on Newstrom's stick. He tries to send it up to Matheny. Intercepted by a Junior Hawk. They come in and they get a puck towards Barry, no real threat. He sticks it away, and puck comes to neutral ice. And comes back into Ames's end, offside. Flyers will get a line change, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Smith, Murphy, Severson for the forwards. Weedy and Merrill on defense. Puck one to Merrill. Merrill now skates up through neutral ice, then sends to Waterloo's end. Comes back out to neutral ice now. Junior Hawks have it. They come into Ames's end. Pestered by Merrill, they turn it over, and it's bouncing around neutral ice. Hawks trying to, puck comes down into Hawks' end and try and get it out. It does come out to neutral ice. Merrill battling for it. They turn it over. Severson comes into the zone. We turn it over, and it comes out to neutral ice. At the red line, Weedy sends it deeper. Collected by a Junior Hawk. And they have it now in neutral ice, and they turn it over. Ends up on Murphy's stick, looking for a hat trick. Cuts to the middle of the ice, sticked away by a Junior Hawk. And now they're coming through neutral ice. They cut to the middle. Try and make a pass right at the blue line. And they turn it over. Huffman after a loose puck. But a Junior Hawk comes away with it. They send it across the ice into Ames's zone. Newstrom goes and gets it before the Junior Hawks can get there. And he flips it up to Matheny. Matheny tries to connect with Huffman. Doesn't go. Junior Hawks come away with a loose puck. Loose puck now that a Junior Hawk's going to get to with Huffman. And it stays in in the Junior Hawks zone. Junior Hawks able to get it to neutral ice, but they can't get past the red line. Newstrom takes it away, looking for a pass. And he's being pestered by the Junior Hawks. And now it's back to neutral ice. Stahl after a loose puck. He gets to it. He gains the line. Comes into the zone, trying to find a pass. Trying to Huffman, and Junior Hawks take it away, and then Huffman takes it back, and it trickles towards the goalie, who's going to cover it up and slow down play. 2:51 left here in the game. Flyers up 4-1. Out shooting the Junior Hawks 27-6. Matheny will go to the box again. And I'm not sure what they called him for. That's not a hand signal I'm familiar with from the ref. I'll have to look that up between games. Either way, your Flyers are going to be on a penalty kill for a minute and a half. Smith out there with Seaman and Weedy and Merrill. Smith ties him up, comes away with the puck. And he chips it around a couple defenders. He's after a loose puck, but the Junior Hawks get to it. They send it around to the other side. Weedy holds it in. Merrill has it at the blue line now. He takes a shot, goes off the chest of a defender, and it's bouncing around in front of the net. We do get a shot off, stopped by the goalie. The Junior Hawks come away with it. They send it up to the red line. They turn it over. Smith has it. Comes back into the Hawks' end. He cuts to the middle of the ice. Backhanded shot, interfered with by the Junior Hawks. Comes out now to the blue line, and now it comes out of the zone. Merrill collects it, and he's got a ton of ice in front of him. Reverses sides, getting some help off a line change. Murphy has it now. Comes into the zone. Over to Hoffman, and he takes a shot and buries it to make it 5-1 Flyers. I believe that's Carver's second goal of the game. So Flyers having a day, picking up a shorthanded goal, picking up a power play goal. And with a minute 52 left, they're up 5-1. Murphy out to center line with Huffman, Eaton, and Newstrom. Puck comes into Ames's end. It's loose. The Junior Hawk's going to get to it. They try and center up a pass. Eaton intercepts it, rims it around, and now it's out to neutral ice. And I think the Junior Hawks forgot they're on a power play. Junior Hawks now come up through neutral ice. They gain the zone. They take a shot. Stopped by Barry. Eaton picks up the loose puck. Sends it up off the boards to Murphy. Murphy now with some speed through neutral zone. Comes into the zone. Cuts to the middle of the ice. Sends it over to Matheny. Matheny takes a shot. Goes off the side of the net. And Junior Hawks pick up puck. Try and skate it through neutral ice. Pass intercepted by Weedy. He comes into the zone. He's cutting to the middle. And he takes a shot, stopped by the goalie. Excuse me. Puck covers the goalie, and he'll cover it up. And your Flyers will have an offensive zone face-off. 43 seconds left in the game. We'll be back for another game against Waterloo. That's going to be at 1:25. So these kids are going to get some lunch. I'm going to get something to drink because my throat is dry and coughing now. But it should be interesting, that second game, see what how the Hawks adjust. And it'll give our kids a chance to rest, being shorthanded. Excuse me. Puck out to the blue line, and Junior Hawks come away with it. and they lose it in neutral zone. Weedy sends it towards Junior Hawks end, and we gain the line. It's just bounce around neutral ice. Now the Junior Hawks come into the zone, but time expires on them. And that's how this one's going to end, 5-1. Flyers take this first game. Shot the Junior Hawks 32-7. So that's how it's going to end. We'll be back for the second game around 1:25. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining us here on the Ames Hockey Network. I'm Jason Eaton. Dan Stahl's running the camera. We'll see you at 1:25.